Alright, Dan King here, Danny Finance. You probably clicked on this video, probably want to learn, right, how to get started in real estate, right? Yeah. So, I'm going to name the title of this video is Real Estate Even Worth It in 2024? And I think, yes. Yes, it is. I've been in the game of real estate for 4 years now, and I learned quite a lot, and I'm at the point of learning to flipping houses. And the reason I'm making this video is we're going to talk about real estate investing and if it's worth it. Well, the quick answer is yeah. Now, excuse me. I saw some videos online of people talking about real estate and the market. From my experience, right? I talked to this one guy, this one rich man, and I've been talking to him for a while. And I talked to some other guys, and they were telling me basically I was asking him if real estate's even worth it. And basically what he told me is the market actually is oversaturated with lots of buyers. Too many houses, but not enough buyers, right? But then there's a growing population that's going to need houses, right? So I was talking to him, um, and I was explaining, I was like, is it a good time to invest? And he said, no, uh, the prices are down. So later on, yeah, we were talking, and basically he was explaining to me like the market and market cycles. And if I asked if it's really worth it in 2024, I think it is because um, real estate goes in cycles from what I've been taught and what I learned. And when I first started learning about real estate, the housing was going up, and this was before the pandemic, and real estate was going up. But then I started hearing about it was right at the tip where it was going up, and then it was going to crash down. And basically, I remember just sitting at my one job in a cooler, right? And I was reading this book on my phone about how to flip houses in real estate. And I think it was, who are those people? I don't know their names, but they're pocket flippers or something like that. But um, I forget. But I had a PDF of it and I was reading it online. And it was explaining about the general theme about real estate. And then it I learned the whole theme of like, what real estate is. You got to download some. You go on YouTube and you can watch some videos or download some PDFs of like what real estate is. And once you learn it, you got the general information. So then it was talking about market cycles, and I remember reading. I was so new to it. And I was like, oh, so this is how it makes sense. And then I remember reading about how there's these cycles in real estate. It's like every couple amount of years, like I think it's like 7 years is the cycle, and there's some hidden sauce. Apparently, every like 7 years, prices go up and then they go down, and it fluctuates, and then those cycles converge into other markets and stuff. And so I talked to this guy, and he said the prices were going down. So before the pandemic, basically, what I learned is that's when the prices went high because they print money, and when they print money, it inflates the value of the housing market, and it goes up through appreciation and other means, and then it comes down. What goes up must come down, and it crashes. But there's probably more factors than just um, inflation or whatever. They print money all the time, but I'm sure there's other factors like demographics and population. But that doesn't matter. What matters is it worth it? And I would say yeah, because I got into the market and I spent like 2 years flipping this one house, and we're still working on it. And there's a couple other places we're working on, and it just takes a lot of time when people say there's a housing crash. Now, I do believe that in commercial real estate would probably be a good one to talk about, and I do believe that is crashing because before the pandemic, there's a lot of people, right, renting out commercial like office spaces, and then when the pandemic happened, this whole work at home thing, and it gave corporations the the excuse to basically have people work at home or hire cheaper employees, and that's where the whole thing work at home came from. So there's a lot to look at when it comes to if it's worth it 2024. I say personally, on a self development level, yes, it's always worth it when it comes to real estate. But you just got to keep in mind that there's lots of factors and there's lots of cycles that go up and down just in life, just like in life. And yeah, in real estate. And markets go down and they tend to go back up. Now, where I live in the United States. I live on the East Coast, and like it all depends. Like, I would say most of it is crashing, but and in some developed areas it's going up, and in some it's going down. So it all really depends on like the population and how many people are doing it. But you got to remember, there's cities all around on the West Coast that are like need people. So I was thinking about going over there because that's where they would like build townhouses and stuff. Because if you think about it, like the whole like thing that people keep talking about is the big wealth transfer that's happening, where like all the old boomers are gonna go away and die, and all their wealth is gonna go to the next generation, and it's gonna trickle down. And our generation, uh, Gen Z, and the next ones are gonna. I think Gen Z is where it ends, and then there's the new generation where um, they all inherit the wealth and it trickles back down and it like starts over, I guess. But I looked into my generation and millennials, and I could be part of a millennial, but I don't think I am. I'm not sure. I think I'm Gen Z because I'm young. I'm 24, but I started real estate like 5 years ago when I was like 20, about 20. But I was learning about it when I was around 17 and 18, 19. Maybe 19 is when I really started getting into it. But 20 is when I started. And yeah, the I looked into these generations of uh, where the wealth is gonna probably go from, and it just seems kind of normal if you look at history. But I feel like with the real estate in this year, I feel like 2024 would be a good year to start on a personal level and start the year off. I mean, 2024 is probably gonna end soon, but in 2025 prices might come down little more, and then they probably might go back up. I'm not sure. But is it worth it? Yes. In the long run, definitely. In the short term, maybe not so. But I just started getting into it, and I'm going to make more videos coming soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. And keep calm. Stay tuned. Bye.